Hey everyone, Jordan here from ThatCarLife, and today we're doing a very special video. We're doing a feature on Marco's beautiful 500 plus kilowatt S14. So Marco, how long have you had this S14 for, man?
Had it for about 3.5 years.
Did you buy it stock, or was it looking like this, or?
Oh, it looked very similar to this. It had, obviously, the paint job was done. It was a little beat.
What color actually is it?
It's a Nardo grey.
Yeah.
And it's got a touch of Lamborghini black.
That's a bit different, eh?
And it's not that sort of matte color. Gives it a bit more metallic.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, most Nardo greys, yeah, you're right. It's more matte, bland, I guess. But yeah, this is like a nice, sparkly, bright Nardo, which is actually a bit different.
Yeah.
And I really like it. It stands out.
Yeah, it does. I love it.
Is this a JDM Kooky, or is it an Australian?
This is an ADM.
Yeah.
It's an ADM Kooky. So it's got a full Kooky kit.
So that's like a Japanese kit, right?
Japanese kit, yeah. Full Japanese add-on. So it's pretty much the bar, side skirt, rear bar.
Yeah, it actually looks really, really good, eh? You can tell the difference if you park like an ADM next to a JDM version. You can see the difference. Honestly, I think I prefer this kit, and I can see this badge. I actually really like it, eh? Is that like a JDM badge?
I think it's a Jap S14 badge.
Bro, your plates, wow, what a plate. It's such an old school like sex spec style plate, just really aggressive as well.
Suits the car.
It makes people want to run away.
Exactly.
They hear this thing coming up.
Little jet plane.
Yeah, little jet. We're at a good place for a jet to be here.
We're gonna go take off later.
We're gonna go on the runway. It's the new ThatCarLife test track. These are R34 GTR wheels, right?
Yeah.
They suit this car so good. Like, it's like it was made for this thing. When the sun is on the paint, it's definitely a lot different than an R34 GTR factory paint on the wheel.
So the story with these is, it was originally sort of to the car, very metallic-y grey. And when I got them resprayed, I said, make sure they're original bronze. And I just said to add a bit more pearl. So that's why you get the pop in the sun.
It's made such a big difference, man. Having that pearl on these wheels, it makes it so sparkly, so shiny, and really stands out. Like, if you park this next to a 34 GTR, everyone's gonna be looking at these wheels instead. And behind these wheels, you've got some pretty fat Brembos there from what I can see.
Yeah, they're R33 GTR brakes.
Oh, wow. Same with the discs as well? They're aftermarket?
Yeah, aftermarket, DB2.
And how does that feel when you're braking?
With this much power, do you need to come to a stop?
You need it, yeah,
So
100%.
They do the job. Safety's first. If you want to have the
100%.
power, you got to be able to stop when you want. And it gives me peace of mind as well when I am giving it a hit. You know, I want to be able to stop when I can.
And plus, it looks awesome too. It looks awesome. This spoiler suits it so nicely as well, because I think the ADMs normally have that little one, right? That low mounted one.
Yeah, they do have the low mount, yeah.
This is the Kooky wing.
Kooky wing, yeah, Kooky wing, Kooky rebar.
It honestly looks so much better, man, compared to our ADM. And that exhaust, that's a massive exhaust.
Yeah, it's a big exhaust.
Huge
The bigger
cannon.
the better for me. I like it.
Overall, man, the whole exterior of this, the paint, the bodywork, everything, this thing's proper, bro. The outside's insane.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys, so now we're in the interior of the S14, and this is a cabin where you really want to be in, eh?
It's neat. For an old car, I've got a bit OCD, as you can tell. But yeah, I like to have it all
in good
all
order.
in place, yeah.
Yeah, and from what I can see, this isn't a fully stock cabin. So you've done some modifications to this thing. I can see some gauges over there.
So I've got my oil pressure, boost, AFRs, air fuel,
Yeah.
and then the oil temp, which is just here.
And that steering wheel, bro, that's a really nice Nardi.
Yeah.
It's like an old school looking Nardi.
Yeah, usually the people have the metal one in the middle, and I like this, the look of it.
I don't think I've ever seen a car in person with that wheel.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
It suits it, bro, especially
does.
with a 90s car. It gives a really good look. Wait, it actually has an airbag in it.
Airbag and horn.
Bro, that's sick, man. So it's obviously legal as well with
Yeah,
that.
that's why I did get it.
Bro, I need to invest in something like that. That's really good. Down here, the shifter, you've got a Nismo shift
shifter,
knob.
yeah.
And then you got a head unit as well, which you got to have some tunes in this.
100%. Got a sub.
Oh, it's got a sub?
It's got a sub, yeah.
Bro, I love that. And it's
Gotta have the
speakers.
tunes. Yeah, good sound system.
You need that, bro, because so many people, they build the car like exterior, motor, all that, and then they just have no sound system.
Yeah.
But I feel like a sound system just like, it adds to it, the whole
100%.
experience.
The experience, yeah, definitely does.
Yeah, the seats as well, bro. The seats we're sitting in.
These are Recaro SR4s, and I've got it in the charcoal grey. Yeah, it suits the car. Obviously, it makes it look sort of stock.
Yeah.
So they are aftermarket. Does give it that stock look.
And they tuck you in so nice as well. Like these seats, and it's not like overly done. Like some bucket seats, it's a bit too much and it's not really comfortable.
Yeah.
These seats, the material's nice, but it's also like the perfect amount of like bolster. Like the positions that the bolsters are in are amazing.
Exactly.
Feels really good. It's like a perfect seat for this thing. Especially if you're going to be driving on the street most of the time. Is there anything else that you've done to the interior?
So I've got a S dump valve.
Oh, wow.
Which is this button here.
Bro, that's like a full hidden switch.
Yeah,
That's
full hidden switch, and then I've got my rolling anti-lag.
Bro, that is next level.
I've got my two-step here.
What?
And then I've got my my dial for my boost setting. So I've got low boost at the moment and then high boost.
Wow, bro. I didn't even notice that. You've got all these switches that do...
It's all very stealthy. And I've got my Varex as well on the keychain. So when I do come in the situations where I have to be quiet,
you can just tap it and that's it.
Exactly.
I actually love that, bro. You've got like so many different settings in this car.
Yeah, it's a little cockpit.
Yeah.
That sort of power, you're going to feel like you're driving an airplane.
That's so right. It literally is a jet. We were joking about it before that it's a jet. I think it actually is, bro. You've literally got all these switches, everything. thing.
It sounds like it as well.
It does sound like it. Wow. And you guys are going to hear that very soon. It sounds insane. I love that, bro. Can't wait to test out the two-step switches as well. But yeah, really, really good interior, bro. Everything you've done here, it's proper.
Thanks, man.
Really good job. So now we're going to be looking at the engine bay and the power mods of this insane S14. So it's definitely had quite a bit of work done to it, eh?
More than a bit. It's had a fair bit for an SR.
This thing makes how much power? 500?
505 kilowatt at the wheels.
And who tuned this thing?
Croydon Racing built and tuned it. The bottom end is a full Nitto 2.2 litre kit, 87mm pistons. It's got a billet girdle, billet main caps, and then you move to the head, you've got oversized valves. We've got 188B Kelford cams, valve springs, retainers, all the standard stuff pretty much to make 500
some
kilowatt.
Good power, yeah. And it's 2.2 litres as well, right?
2.2 litre, yeah. Just helps with that bottom end. It's got such a big turbo. It's good down low. Definitely helps it.
So it makes it a lot more responsive.
Yeah. For the little 2 litre engine it's got, definitely does help it out.
You can really see, like, for such a small motor, it's got this big turbo right next to it. What turbo is that?
That's a GDX 3584 RS.
That is massive. And how much boost are you running?
35 pounds on high boost.
Damn, bro. That's insane.
Yeah, I could have put a bit more through it. That's why I've gone everything built. I want it to be a safe build, and I want to be able to put my foot down, not worry about putting a piston through the block.
Yeah, you want it done right, especially putting this money into it. You don't want to have to waste it and do it all
No one's made of money, so you spend the money, you want to be able to enjoy it. Myself, it's always in the garage. I'm always doing stuff to it, and you want to be able to enjoy the car.
I can see your rocker cover, bro. This is one of the most unique rocker covers I've seen on an SR. That's like a carbon fiber.
It's a carbon fiber dip. I've matched it with the plate. So as you can see, you look at the plate, you look at the cover, they do match. A lot of dark features in the car, and I made sure when you open it, all that silver, that black, and then you've got that main bit.
It's a good color contrast, color combination. And has your engine bay been painted?
It's been painted. Yeah, it has been painted. It's the matte black. So when I had the engine out, I thought you may as well just do it.
100%. It's the best time to do
it.
Even
the bonnet I've done as well.
Oh yeah.
It's a little bit dirty under here, but it is matte.
And you've got like a carbon cooling panel here as well.
Yeah, that's from Carbonetics. It's just a cooling panel just to cover all the ugly bits in there.
You've got a catch can set up here too.
Custom catch can setup. R35 GDR coil packs. Quite standard on the Built SRs. And then we've got the Hypertune manifold as well.
Bro, that thing's huge, eh?
76mm throttle body. And then we've got 2000cc injectors with dual 460 fuel pump.
And is this thing on straight E85?
Straight E85, and it's powered by a Haltech Elite 1500.
Oh, beautiful.
It's got plenty of features. I've got all the little devices on it. Check my engine temps, oil temps, make sure everything's safe. Gives me peace of mind. Like I said, it's a lot of power. You don't want to be spending money all the time.
What coilovers do you have in this thing too?
Just BC coilovers. Quite stiff. As you know, it's an S14, so it's quite rough
like
around the edges.
Every 90s car, right? You feel every bump.
But it does the job.
Do you have an external gate on this thing?
Yeah, I do, yeah. So I flick a switch for the exhaust. So I've got a 3.5 inch all the way through. No cap, Varex exhaust. And off the turbo there, I've got a AES dump valve. So obviously when I'm running high boost, I flip my valve. And that's where you get the big spoolie noises from.
I love that so much, man. And your intercooler, what have you got for the intercooler as well?
Custom clamps, 2.5 inch intercooler piping to a Plasma Man polished intercooler.
I love that the Plasma Man intercoolers just have the nice logo right in the middle.
I made sure that you could see it. I wanted to make sure, because you spend that money, you want to be able to see the writing.
Yeah, exactly.
I did put a lot of thought process into the cosmetics of the car. When I was building it, I wanted to make sure that I was going to be happy with it when I was done. This is the end product.
It's actually like such a good looking engine bay, and everything's functional too. That's what I like about it. You've done it in a way where it's reliable, it's making this power and you don't really have to stress about things breaking, you know what I mean?
Exactly right.
So it's done proper. So as you can see, this S14 is definitely not stock. It has some really quality mods on the outside, interior, and the motor of course as well. This thing being 500 plus kilowatt, literally nuts. What we're going to do next is we're going to start this thing up, hear all the beautiful sounds that are going to come out of this thing, and then we're going to go for a drive. So without further ado, let's get into it. What gearbox are you running as well?
So I'm running a Z32 gearbox with a twin plate geek and pop.
You can hear the twin plate as well.
Yeah, whenever I'm pulling up, someone goes, "Why is it rattling?" That's the twin plate.
It's a twin plate.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Bro, the pops, what the hell?
It's Andrew.
my heart, man. That's like, wow. And the sound is amazing. It's such a good sound on limiter as well.
Yeah. I try to stay off it, because you know SRs are quite prone to throwing rockers.
That will never get old, bro.
Nah, no, it doesn't. It definitely
Wow. It's so fun, man.
makes all the right noises.
It does. It sounds like next level. That is better than a roller coaster, bro. That is nuts. The way that it pulls, it's so responsive, eh?
That drive-by-wire and the way the turbo comes on,
Yeah.
it just wants to go, man.
Like you can just feel it kick in straight away, and it's constantly kicking.
Guys, this for me is a highway machine.
Yeah, that's
This one's
right.
open road.
Wow, bro. Woo! That gets the heart racing, bro.
It's the adrenaline going.
So without the dump valve, how does it sound when you're cruising?
That is so cool.
That sounds like mine now. Like,
Yeah, it does.
what a difference.
Family car.
That's nuts. That's literally nuts, man.
Sounds good like this as well, right?
Oh yeah. Oh my god. It's a bit different. It's a completely different note.
Noise, yeah.
Just see my face, I'm like, what? And it's completely different. So you have the option to kind of like go full bore crazy loud screamer.
When I am running high boost, I have to open the valve.
Oh,
Just for the
true.
breathing factor. Even when I'm giving it like that, I can feel it doesn't have that pull to it.
So it feels different.
It does feel different, yeah.
Wow.
Sounds different, feels different.
This is my favourite sounding car now, hands down. The guy in the car in front of us is like, give it, give it.
Telling every time.
The
Take out
reaction,
the window, full speed.
the reaction's the next level in this car. Everyone's just,
There's a plane on the road.
yeah. I love it. I feel giggly like a girl, bro. I love it. That actually hurt my
Oh, they
ears,
have
bro.
mine as well.
It feels and sounds like a jet taking off.
Yeah. It feels like a jet plane, it does.
Yeah, it feels like a jet taking off.
The amazing thing is, it's still a 2-litre.
You can't believe it, eh?
Yeah, sometimes it blows me away, just
Nah. This
how much
is
power it does make for such a small motor.
for SR20. I didn't really think it was possible to do
This
this.
is, well, being me, I've maxed it out.
Yeah.
You know? This is as far as it really goes, but before going VV or head, which I was close to doing, but what more
Bro,
do you want, man?
I think this is perfect,
What
man.
more do you want?
You can't go wrong. It has the speed, it has the power, it has the sound, it has reliability.
Exactly right, exactly.
I think it's the perfect combination for a fully built SR. And yeah, I didn't think it was doable, bro. Like RBs normally make this kind of power very easily, and for SR20s, it's a bit of a challenge to make it like this. But
Exactly.
the fact that you've done it and you've done it so well,
I appreciate it, yeah.
wow, bro, this is freaking me out. It's making me want to fully build my S15.
So is
now.
it what you expected?
It literally just exceeded every expectation, blew me away.
That's what I wanted to hear.
That sounds hectic. All right, so we just got back from that drive, and Marco, this was literally insane. Like, my heart's still racing, you know what I mean? And I don't think I've stopped smiling. I don't think I've ever...
It does that.
It does. Like, I don't think I've ever experienced a car as raw, as insanely quick and powerful, and as nuts as this. Like, it's an experience, you know what I mean? It's like everything, all the sounds are exactly what you want them to sound like, the way it pulls. We were saying before, it just constantly keeps on pulling. Like, most cars that are built, they kind of get into boost and then it just dies off, you know what I mean? Like, it has that initial kick and then dies. But this thing, it has that initial kick, it keeps pulling, and you're almost thinking to yourself like, okay, when's it gonna stop pulling? It just doesn't.
Like I said, it's a highway machine. That's all it wants to do is just keep pulling.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's such a light car and it just feels like it wants to kill you all the time.
It does.
It gives you that, like you said, the adrenaline rush. It keeps you always smiling. It's an awesome car to own. I do love it.
I think you've done a great job, brother. Everything about it, exterior, interior, motor, everything about it is amazing. So done an insane job.
Thanks, bro.
And if you guys want to follow Marco and follow this car, I'll put your Instagram right here as well. So if you guys want to check out the build, yeah, check out Marco right there. I'm still freaking out. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this feature on Marco's insane 500 plus kilowatt S14. And don't worry guys, we've got a lot more features coming up to the channel, so stay tuned for that. And if you guys want to support the channel as well, you can head down to thatcarlife.com.au. We've got car parts, apparel, and some car care detailing products from Aniki Auto Care on there as well. So if you want to support the channel, that's the best way to do it. I'll link it down below and up here if you guys want to check that out. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time on That Car Life.